And one more thing I want to add to you all is I'm starting a grade 10 revision program tomorrow in the night. Okay. And it's going to be a full coverage of the syllabus from lesson 1 to the end. Who's going to share? Okay, guys, small problem. The capacity has been full. So whoever is going to join right after this, they'll be joining through the YouTube live and the link will be shared to you all. Dasun, you'll be doing that? Do that. Okay, so I think that the capacity is full. So anybody who is joining in and your friends or anybody is joining in, they need to join through the YouTube live link. Okay, right. So just coming back to the grade 10 program, the grade 10 program starts tomorrow night from 8 to 10. So some people, I think you guys should join because it will just going to add more value to your exam. Right, it's an online exam, online lesson. We'll be covering the whole syllabus from grade from the first one to the last, right? Theory plus a little bit of questions. So just doing a full coverage of the link of this thing. So I'm just going to ask these guys, my backend team, Dasun, right? So the fee we will give them half pay. Okay, so whoever is joining from the grade 11, who's going to come to your for the grade 10, we will give them a half 50% off. Okay, so just make that this thing. Okay, so I will definitely make sure that you get that 50% off for the grade 10 lesson. Okay, so that is one. So papers, tuts will be sent out. So please register as soon as possible because we also need to send it out to you all. So if it doesn't come to you all on time by next Friday, then there will be a problem. So I want you to soon as possible register and the details of payments and all of that will be sent to you all. So make use of that, right? So that is that. Is there any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions, guys? Any questions? Very good. Thanks, Ifra. Thank you so much. If there's any question, guys, please ask. I'm there for you guys. I will be there till February. Don't think that it's this is a program that is going to stop halfway. Even if there's one student, we will do it till end of January. Okay, it's a I've done this over the years and we've seen great success. And a lot of children have come back and said, sir, thank you so much. It was so helpful. And the only thing I always say is, I don't take credit for it because I'm telling you, I'm just guiding you guys. The hard work is yours. If you guys don't work, then so sorry. Right? So you have to work, do the questions here. You don't understand, go back, look at the video. The videos will be sent to you on a weekly basis. Right? Go through it slowly and just clear out any doubts. Okay, by now you should know what is your strength, what is your weakness. Okay, I'm not going to talk anymore. So we'll straight away get into the lesson. Lesson paper 1, speed revision, OL 2025. I think the team has already shared it with you all. Sorry, I didn't see the message. What is that saying? What have they said? I saw some message. Yes, sure. I will share the contact number, Nafam. We will share it to you all and you can see that. Okay. So I think the links will be shared with you all and you can join the group. Dasun, for them to join the register groups, you can send the links now. Okay, so they'll be sending you the links to you all to join and register for the exam. So you can do it immediately as well. So I'm just going to stop from there and I'm going to start the class. So we have 25 questions that we are going to do. Yeah, Tanya, what's the issue? I tried my best. You have said there's something. For what, Tanya? You can't hear me. You get 50 to 60 marks. Don't worry. You're not far away. 50, 60, matter of another 15 marks, Tanya. Yeah, just 15 marks. Just imagine now how much you got in your first paper. Guys, 50 marks in your first paper. Paper 1, 50 marks. Right? Then paper 1, part 2. You have, this is 25 questions into 2, 50 marks. This is 5 questions into 10, 50 marks. I want you guys to get these two maximum. Paper 1, you should get at least 80 to 85 marks, 90 marks. That's where your aim should be. Why? Because that is the easy one out. Because paper 2 is a little difficult. We know that. But it's not impossible to do. Right? Paper 1 and paper 1, part 1, part 2, totally 100 marks. Easily you can get 80 to 85 marks. Why short answer questions, guys? Okay? The hard work comes only in paper 2. And that also, if you hit 5 marks each question, paper 2, 10 questions, 10 marks, you get 100. So each question, if you get 5 marks into 10, you're getting 50 marks here. Right? So 50 plus you get a 90 in the other one, you're still getting more than 70. So this is, you're not only going to stop at 50, no, definitely you will get more than 50. Right? So this should be a minimum. This should be the minimum. Right? So that's how we should plan ourselves. We should think, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Because of your motivation, I think I hope so. I actually, I pray that you will do it. Okay, so don't worry. But it's like this, Tanya. You have to work. I mean, it's no point in me giving you the motivation unless you put your mind and you put your soul and say, okay, I'm going to do it. Okay, so don't worry. Let's work together. Let's start question number 1. You can get it. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll do it. Okay, question number 1, guys, quickly. Question number 1. They're saying rupees 10,000. If the board is not clear, please put your hand up and tell that the board is not clear. Right? Question number 1, rupees 10,000 is lent at 8% annual interest. Right? What is 8% version? Yes, I have some problem in part 2. Part 2, you mean paper 2? Do you mean paper 2 version? Okay. Paper 2, difficult. First question, normally you get fractions or you will get interest rates, reducing balance, those type of questions. Just look through the papers. Second question, graph. Third question, they will ask you something to do with trigonometry questions, or so those kind of questions. Question number 7, geometric question or arithmetic progression. 8, construction. 9 and 10, you get geometric questions, proving. Right? 11th question or 12th question, sets. Then you have one set of questions. Where can I get the tire that you are deciding right now? Sorry, what are you saying? I didn't get you. Okay, right? So those kind of these things you can get in your, when you look through the papers, you will see all of these. All right. Okay, so let's start with the question. Question number 1. Rupees 10,000 is lent at 8% annual interest. Find the total amount due to the creditor after 3 years. So what are they saying? 10,000 he has borrowed, 8% annual interest. That means in the year you have to pay 8% as interest. So how do you calculate that? 10,000 into 8%. 8% is written 8 over 100. Then they're saying the total amount due to the creditor after 3 years. So first what we'll do, we will calculate what is the interest that he has to pay for the first 3 years, right? So we'll say interest to be paid for the first 3 years. Interest for 3 years is, how do you calculate that? 10,000 into 8% into 3 years. You got it? Into 3 years. So simplify, the 2 zeros will cancel here, 2 zeros will cancel here. You are left with what? 100 into 8 into 3. So how much is that? 100 into 8 into 3 is 800 multiplied by 3, rupees 2,400. So are we done with the question? No. Why are we not done with the question? Look at the words carefully. What does it say? Find the total amount due. What does total amount due mean? Including the amount that he borrowed. So total due therefore is how much? Total due, the 10,000 that he borrowed plus the 2,400, which is 12,400. Okay. This should be your final answer for question number 1. Okay. This shouldn't take you 20 seconds to do. Okay. Don't think I'm pushing you, but I'm telling you what are questions that you can do fast and what are questions that you can't do fast. So these are some things that you can work on quickly now. Right. So take it down quickly. Right. Question number 2, guys. Question number 2. Dasun, we'll share the PowerPoint also later to them. We'll send it to them later. Okay. Huh? Question number 2. Question number 2, they're saying the surface area of a right circular cylinder is 750 centimeters squared. So what is a right circular cylinder? Like this. Right circular cylinder, right? The surface area is equal to 750 centimeters square. Surface area means the total area, okay, of your cylinder. They're saying if the area of its bottom, yeah, the area of its bottom is 150 centimeters square. So what is the area of the bottom? This one is equal to 150 centimeters square. All right. Now they're asking, then find the area of the curved surface. What is the curved surface? The cylinder. The area around this. The area around this is your surface. Ruksha, good. Good answer, but there's a small problem. I'll tell you what that is. Look at the word in that question carefully. What does it say? The surface area of a right circular cylinder is 750 centimeters squared. The area of its bottom, they are not talking about this. They're not talking about the lid. You got it? They're not talking about the lid. Only the bottom is 150 centimeters squared. Then they ask you to find the curved surface. So what is your curved surface? Curved surface is, curved surface area is going to be how much? We have to take this as hollow. There is no lid on top of the cylinder. You got it? So how do they mention they don't consider the lid? So they have not said no. If they say the lid and the bottom is there, then you can take it as 150 plus 150. But they are only saying the area, surface area of your circular cylinder is this, and the area of the bottom, only the bottom they have mentioned to you. If they are saying it is completely, then it will be a solid cylinder. They will mention if it's a right circular solid cylinder, then you know that there is a lid on top. Got it? Okay. So what is your curved surface area? 750 minus this bottom, which is going to be 600 centimeters squared. Got it? Good, Ruksha. Thank you. Nice. Okay, so don't be very careful with the wording they use. Okay, question number 2 done. Right, let's go on. Question number 3. Question number 3, what does it say? Find the value of y according to the given data in the figure, right? Value of y according to the data in the figure. So this is y, this is 38, this angle is 62 degrees. Okay. Right. Can somebody give me an answer? Can somebody quickly tell me how much they got? Can somebody get me an answer? Can somebody tell me how much? 22 degrees. Okay. Anybody else got a different answer? Good. And 80. Okay. 80 is your correct answer. Why? Ruksha, please follow. Right. So you have your triangle. So interior angles of a triangle add up to how much? 180. We know that. We want to find out y over here. So this angle and this angle are vertically opposite. Very good. Somebody just said vertically opposite. Super. So this and this angle are vertically opposite. This angle also becomes 62 degrees. So now interior angles of a triangle, two angles we have. So we can find out the third angle. So how do you find the third angle? We know y plus 38 plus 62 is equal to 180 degrees. 38 plus 62, guys, is 100 degrees. Then take the 100 to the other side, normal equation. Yes, you can. Interior opposite angles. So that means you need to calculate over here 180 minus 62. Okay. So let's do this first and then we'll do that. So minus 100 y is equal to 80 degrees. This is one method. Okay. What is your second method? I just got a suggestion over there. Perfectly good. What there's a saying, you can skin a cat in many ways. Same way, you can find the solution using the theorem and find the answer. Right? Good. Super. So, if this is 62, angles on a straight line add up to 180. So, this angle is how much? This angle 180 minus 62. 10 minus 2 is 8. 7 minus 6 is 1 and 1. So 118 degrees is your exterior angle. What do we call this? We call this the exterior angle of this triangle. So exterior angle of a triangle is 180. The sum of your two interior opposite angles should add up to 118. Okay. So y plus 100 plus 38 is equal to 118. Take the 38 to this side. Y is equal to 118 minus 38. Y is equal to 80 degrees. Perfect. Super. No problem at all. No worries. No worries. Good. Right. Guys, if there is a lag or if there is any problem with the video, you have to speak up. Huh? Otherwise, we won't know. Okay. Right. So can you quickly take down both methods, guys? Take down both methods easy. I'll give you a minute. Tanya. Ramla, hi. Thanks for asking, Ramla. It is from 8 to 10, Ramla, on Thursday nights, 2 hours. 8 to 10, 2-hour class. Okay. On Friday class, yes, that's our plan. We have a 4-month program starting from lesson 1, that is perimeters, going all the way up to the 32nd lesson. So we have planned it in such a way that you will get the coverage of the basic syllabus in that grade 10 revision program. Okay. So I urge you to come for that. Please come, because it is addition. Some things that you have missed in grade 10, you might be able to cover up now. Okay. So please, I spoke to the team and they will help you out with the payment plan. So they will give you a payment plan. They will, so you can talk to them. Okay. Right. Question number 4, guys. Find the factors of x squared plus 4x minus 5. X minus 1 into x plus 5. Tanya, super. Very good. Well done. So what kind of a equation is this? We call this a quadratic equation. Yeah, quadratic equation. X squared plus 4x minus 5. What do? We take the first term, multiply by the last term. So x squared into minus 5, you will get minus 5x squared. Then what do? We are going to factorize 5. So you have 1x into 5x. Now what you do? We want to, when you multiply these two, you're going to get this value. And when you add these two, you should get the middle term, that is 4x. So this is x, 5x. To get 4x, this has to be plus, this has to be minus. Right? So 1x plus 5x will give you 4x. 1x into 5x will give you minus 5x squared. Okay, right. So now rewrite x squared minus x plus 5x minus 5. Factorize the first and last. X squared and x common factor is x. X squared divided by x is x. Minus x divided by x is minus 1. 5x and minus 5 common factor 5. 5x divided by 5 is x. Minus 5 divided by 5 is minus 1. Inside the brackets, the values have to be the same. Factors have to be the same. So x minus 1, x minus 1, 1 factor, x plus 5, your another factor. I think most of you all got that. Very good. Well done. Keep it up. Okay. Right. Question number 5. Question number 5. I'm just going to do it there. Right. Good. Ruksha, you got x minus 5 into x plus 5. Good. Right. Yes. Okay. So, okay. Now, Ashan, I think one person has just joined. And so, guys, the link. Didn't you get the paper? We're doing paper 1. So he's got the backend team is going to share it in the chat now. You can open it and see. Okay. Right. Question number 5. Select and underline a geometric progression from the following sequence of numbers. So what is a GP, guys? GP, geometric progression, arithmetic progression, difference. Geometric progression and an arithmetic progression, what's the difference? What's the difference, guys? Geometric progression and arithmetic progression. In an arithmetic progression, you have a common difference, right? Question number 5, common difference. Simple D. How do you get a common difference? Common difference is when you subtract any value other than the first term in a number pattern, you subtract the previous term, you will get your common difference, right? So what is that? Subtract we'll write it this way. Any term other than first term, any term other than first term minus previous term, right? This is in a arithmetic progression. Now here they don't want arithmetic progression, they want you to find out the geometric progression. So what is the geometric progression? What is the difference between two terms? We call it a ratio, common ratio, okay, given by R. So what is a common ratio? Again, any term other than the first term, any term other than first term divided by, right, your previous term, right? So here subtraction, here division. Okay. So now what they're asking is underline a geometric progression from the following sequence of numbers. So dividing means you have to have a common ratio. So let's take the first example. First example given 100, 90, 80 and 70. So in order to find a common ratio, what do you need to do? Take any term other than the first one. So we'll take this. So R is 90 divided by 100. Any term other than first term divided by previous term. So 90 divided by 100 is 0.9. Then 80 divided by 90. 80 divided by 90. What are you getting? 0.72. Now, are you getting a common ratio here? No. So therefore, first question, not a GP. Okay, not a GP. Then next one, second one. You have x squared, x to the power 3, x to the power 4. Right? Do the exercise. Ratio is equal to x squared divided by x. So x squared divided by x is how much? This x and one x will cancel. Your ratio is x. Right? Then R, x to the power 3 divided by x to the power 2. Law of indices says what? When you divide indices with same bases, you can subtract the powers. So what does that mean here? X 3 minus 2 will give you x. Okay. In other words, what is this? X into x into x divided by x to the power 2, x into x. Understood? Right? So simplify. This and this will cancel. This and this will cancel. You're left with x. So can we say the second one is a geometric progression? Can we say there is a geometric progression here? Yes. Why? Because you have a common ratio. You have a common ratio. So your second answer is the correct answer. This is your correct answer, guys. Okay. Right? Not difficult. If you have a problem with this, you need to go back, quickly check where can I improve on this. So both are confusing. Which one is confusing? So the pattern, okay. No. So the pattern is how, in order for you to identify it as a geometric progression, what do you have to do? You have to make sure that there is a common ratio in the pattern. Okay, that is the first thing you have to do. If you have a common ratio, straight away we know that it is a geometric progression. Okay, so in this pattern, you have to do two calculations. Then only you can identify whether it is a GP or not. You take the pattern and divide and see whether you are getting common ratio. If you don't get a common ratio, it is not a geometric progression. Here, you divide and see. So x squared, okay. I just think I think I know what you're trying to say. Okay, you want to divide and see and show that it is a common ratio. X squared divided by x is equal to, x squared is what? X into x divided by x. Okay, I'm just going to expand and show you. Now simplify. This and this will cancel out. How much are you getting? X. Understood? Okay. Then take this r, x cubed divided by x squared. So x cubed is x into x into x divided by x into x. Cancel, cancel x. Common ratio. So therefore, you have a geometric progression. Okay, right? That is your fifth question. Right, let's go on. Guys, I want to make a very important announcement now. See, there is a normal practice, normal tendency in online classes. What do? They join in the first 1.5 hours. The last half an hour, it's okay, I can leave. Now, if that is going to be the case, what if there are some very important questions that you're going to discuss in the last half an hour? What is going to happen to you if you leave the class? You're going to miss out on the most important questions. Okay, so please don't get into this practice of leaving the class early. I can look at it later on. That later on thing in Sri Lankan, we never do it. Okay, you guys have to get disciplined enough to sit in one place and work for that 2 hours. Okay, unless you have something really important or your internet has gone or something like that, at least put a message saying, sir, I'm leaving, I have a problem. Okay, so this is what we want. We need to discipline ourselves. We need to stay for that 2 hours because every minute, every question is very, very, very important. Okay, right. Question number 6. Question number 6. Find the least common multiple of the following algebraic expression. Varshan, correct? Very good. So 2x squared, 6xy, 9x squared, y squared. What is the first step? Expand it. Expand. 2x squared, 2 into x squared. 6xy, 2 into 3 into x into y. 9x squared. 9 can be written as 3 squared into x squared into y squared. Got it? Then, what are the factors? I'm just doing the long way. I'm just going to show you all the steps. Factors. Factors are 2, 3, x, y. Right? LCM, lowest common multiple. How do you find the lowest common multiple? Highest power of each factor. What is the highest power of 2? Highest power of 2 is 2. Highest power of 3. 3 to the power 2, 3 to the power 1. So this is your highest power. 3 squared. Highest power of x. That is x to the power 1, x to the power 2. So x squared. Highest power of y. That is y to the power 1, y to the power 2. So y squared. Okay. 2 multiplied by 3 squared is what? 2 into 3 squared is 9. 3 squared means what? 3 into 3, no? 9 into x squared, y squared. 2 into 9, 18, x squared, y squared. So that's your final answer. Okay? Good. Nice. 30 seconds. Okay, guys, just wanted to keep you informed about the payment. I just spoke to the team. So what we are going to do is, if you're paying on a monthly basis, it will be 2,000 rupees per month for 5 months. Your cost will be about 10,000 rupees. So we are hoping to do full 5 months. Okay, we'll be doing 5 months. So every month the fee is 2,000 rupees. The PDF, if you are doing on a monthly basis, right? If you're paying on a monthly basis, guys, we'll be sending you a PDF every week for your class. So you will have to take a printout of that and keep. Okay. The second payment plan that we have decided on is, if you're going to pay in one full payment for the full 5 months, the cost is going to be 7,500. Okay, the cost will be 7,500. The PDF, the tubes will be couriered to you free of charge. Okay, so there won't be any extra charge. We'll be printing the tubes and we will be couriering it to you for you to take and do the work. So you won't have to take any printouts, nothing to be done, just to work on the tubes over here. Right? So we are giving you a concession. If you are paying in bulk for the full 5 months, you just have to pay 7,500 for the full program. Okay, right? So that is one. So if there is any issues, anything that you want to discuss, you please talk to me. I will give you a definite solution. Right? You just send me a message, sir, what can I do? Can I do it like this? So that is why I'm there for. Right? I want you guys to do this AST exam, and I'm going to help you out. For that, if you have any issues, please talk to me. I'm very glad to help you out. Okay, so the tubes will be sent if you are paying in bulk the full 7,500 payment together. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Because I don't want to stop anymore for these discussions and all. I'm just going to go back into the work, but I had to tell you because they just told me about the payment plan. So I will just wanted to share it with you all. Okay, so please, the links will be sent. Grade 10 payment plan. It is 2,000 rupees per month, but people who are doing, if you join my class for the grade 11 and you are joining the grade 10 also, you will be only paying half a month for that. Grade 10 will be half month. So half month is 1,000 rupees per month. Okay. So that will be for 4 months, September to December, you will just have to pay 4,000 rupees for that. Okay. So it's a addition for you. Please join. Okay. Right. Going to question number 7. Question number 7. In the figure you have over here, okay, and they are saying in the figure ut is equal to ts, ut equal to ts is equal to sr, and they are saying tv is equal to sv. So tv equal to sv. Using the information, name a pair of congruent triangles. So what are the triangles we have here? We have this triangle, we have this triangle, and we have this triangle. Right? So by looking at this diagram, you can see that PQSU is parallel to each other. Okay. So if these two sides are equal, then this side also has to be equal. So it is a parallelogram, right? So PQUS is a parallelogram, right? So what is the characteristics of a parallelogram? Opposite sides are equal and parallel. So if PQ is equal and parallel, then PU is equal to QS and parallel to each other, right? So then these two sides are equal and parallel. Okay, so you can say PU is equal to QS, sides of parallelogram. Sides of parallelogram, right? Next, when you have these two parallel, then this angle, guys, can you see here? This angle and this angle are called what? What do we call these two angles? PUT angle and QSR angles. What do we call those two? Brilliant, very good. So PUT angle is equal to QSR angle. Why? Corresponding angles. Okay, corresponding angles, and they've already given you UT is equal to SR. So UT is equal to SR, that is given. So what can we say? This side equal, angle equal, side equal. So we can say triangle PUT is congruent to triangle QSR. That is your first question, right? So we are saying those two triangles are congruent. Then the second question they are asking is, what is the case, the relevant case? So if you see side, angle, side case, so it's the SAS case. Very good. SAS case. Can you take that down? They didn't mention it, but if you see, these two sides are parallel, and this side is equal. So you're getting one full length here. So if it's parallel, and this side will definitely have to be equal to the other side. It is understood. Okay, good question, huh? Good question and super. Right, question number 8. Question number 8. Let's go to question number 8. Question number 8. They're saying the perimeter of the sector in the figure is 50 centimeters and the arc length is 22. Very good, Varshan and right. They are saying what is perimeter? Addition of all the exterior sides of a figure is called your perimeter. So here they are saying the perimeter of the sector is 50 centimeters. Perimeter given. And the arc length is 22 centimeters. So arc length 22 centimeters. Then they are asking you to find the radius. How do you find the radius? You know, if this is your sector, this is radius and this is radius, right? So r plus 22 is equal to 50. R plus R is 2R plus 22 is equal to 50. Take the 22 to this side, you get minus 22, right? So 2R is equal to 28. Divide by 2, R is equal to 14 centimeters. Brilliant. Not difficult, easy questions, but you should be able to do it like this. Pat, quickly. Okay. Right, let's go on. These questions, I'm not going to spend too much time, guys. Okay. Next question, question number 9. Question number 9. Solve. People, these are all questions pertaining to your O-level exams. From past papers and seminars, all these things, right? 2 over x minus 1 over 3x is equal to 5 over 3. Okay. So when you add two fractions, the denominator has to be the same, right? So x and 3x common denominator we will take is 3x. So this side of your fraction, you need to multiply by 3. So multiply the numerator by 3 minus 1. Why? This will stay as it is equal to 5 over 3. Right? So 2 into 3 is 6 minus 1 is 5 over 3x is equal to 5 over 3. Now all you need to do, we need to find out x. Cross multiply. Cross multiply 5 into 3 is equal to 3x into 5. Okay. 5 into 3 is 15. 3x into 5 is 15x. We want to find out what x is. Divide by 15. Divide by 15. X is equal to 1. Most of you all got that. I saw a question. I'm sorry, I didn't see. I couldn't read it properly. Who is that? What is the question? Okay. Right. 9th question done. 10th question. 10th question. Find the value of x according to the given data in the figure. So let's look at that question. Question number 10. And this is x. Right, guys. Good. Guys, look at this triangle. Take this triangle, ABC. ABC triangle is an isosceles triangle. Why? These two sides are equal. So this side also becomes equal. Okay. Then you have DBC triangle. This side and this side are equal. Again, isosceles triangle. So therefore, this angle and this angle become equal. So this is x degrees. Right? So now, if you see the diagram carefully, if you take this triangle, it is a right angle triangle. So if on a straight line this is 90, then this angle also becomes 90. This angle also is a 90-degree angle. Why? Angle on a straight line, if one is 90, other one is also 90. Okay. So then you can apply the knowledge of exterior angle, which is this, is equal to this angle plus this angle. Isn't it? Yeah, this angle plus this angle. So this is 90. So 90 is equal to x plus 50. Take the 50 to this side. So you have x is equal to 90 minus 50. X is equal to 40 degrees. Okay, got it? Any questions? Can't you take which as 180? Yeah, Mal. Which you can't take as 100. What can you take as 180? Full triangle. Okay. So this one. If you take this full triangle, right? The problem is you don't know how much this angle is. We don't have this angle information. X plus 50 plus 90 is equal to, by taking all angles, it would be easy. Which all angles? Now the problem here, guys, see, if you take this triangle 180, that means this angle plus this angle plus this angle. Now this angle we don't know, we don't have information, no. Where is the information we have? Likewise, in this triangle, this is only there. This is 50. We don't know this angle. Yeah? This angle. So, if you take this whole triangle, this is x, this is x, this is 50, then how are you going to take this angle? Ah, okay. You are saying this, if you take this triangle, yes, that you can do. This you can say. So this is one method. Second method, 90 plus 50 plus x is equal to 180. Okay. Now I understood what you're trying to say. Okay. So interior angles of a triangle, 140 plus x is equal to 180. X is equal to 180 minus 140. X is equal to 40 degrees. Perfectly all right. Yeah. Okay. This one. Yeah, this is okay. This you can apply. No problem. That's fine. You can do that. No worries. Right. 11th question. Right. 11th question. Express in logarithm form. In 8th question, can we use 2 pi r plus 2r? 8th question. 2 pi r. 2 pi r. 8th question. Perimeter is 2 pi r plus 2r. You can, but why do you need to use that? Already the arc length is given to you, no? Arc length is given, so that is 22 plus 2r is equal to 50. So that's what we did. Same thing. What you did was you removed this to this side. So 50 minus 22 is equal to 2r. Is 2r, divide by 2, divide by 2, r is equal to 14. That's what we did. Okay. Right. 11th question. 11th question. expressed in log form. So this is in index form. Ax is equal to b in index form, right? So what is your log form? Log form, log base a to the number is equal to x. Very simple answer. Log base a to the number b equal to x. Okay. Right. Question number 12. Question number 12. Question number 12. Find the gradient of the straight line AB given in the figure. Right. So they have given you the diagram like this. Okay. And they have given you the straight line here. This is AB. Right. I'm going to take this line 4, 1 in the diagram, and they're giving you a value here. Over here, they are saying 6, 2. Okay, that is given in the diagram. So only thing I'm doing is I'm taking an extra point here on the line, which is 1, 4. Sorry. Should be 1, 4. Okay. So this is 1. This is 6. They've given this wrong. Two, 6. Okay. And this is 4. Okay. Right. So we want to find the gradient. How do you find the gradient? Gradient is equal to y1 minus y2 divided by x1 minus x2. Okay. That's your formula. So if you take these two coordinates, 2, 6 and 1, 4, then we can give them names. What is that? This is your x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2, right? Now take those values and put it into this. So x1, y1 minus y2, so 6 minus 4 divided by x1 minus x2 is 2 minus 1. So 2 divided by 1 is 2. So your gradient is 2. Okay, very simple, easy question. Okay, that is question number 12. Right, let's go on. Question number 13. If I'm going fast, guys, you need to tell me. If I'm going fast, you need to tell me. Right, question number 13. Question number 13. Just hold on one moment, please. Yeah. Okay. And right, and this is x. Right, so they want you to guys find the value of x according to the given data in the figure. right? So I believe this is, I don't know if you have started this in your third term, but it's called cyclic quadrilaterals. So in a cyclic quadrilateral, you have a quadrilateral where the sides are there on the circle, right? And now if you see, these two lines are parallel. So when two lines are parallel to each other, then this becomes your transversal. Remember transversal, the word transversal, right? Transversal. So when you have a transversal, that means this angle and these two angles, what do we call those two angles? What do we call those two angles which are within the parallel line inside the transversal? What do we call those two angles? What do we call these two guys? Remember parallel lines like this. And when you draw a line like this, right? So imagine this is your two parallel lines and this is your transversal. Then these two angles, there's a special name for that. What do we call those two angles? Not corresponding angles, allied angles, Ruksha. Thank you. So these two angles are allied angles. And what are allied angles? What is the characteristic of an allied angle? Characteristic of allied angles, they sum up to 180. Very good. So if this angle is 75, then this angle also is how much? This angle therefore is 180, 75. We'll call this x, will you? We'll just call this x for the time being. So 75 plus x is equal to 180. Then x is equal to, we'll call this allied angles. So x is equal to 180 minus 75. X is equal to 105 degrees, right? So this angle, which is x, becomes 105 degrees. Okay. Now the knowledge of cyclic quadrilateral comes into play. So what is a cyclic quadrilateral? A quadrilateral with the sides on a circle, and this x value that is over here is your exterior angle of your cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, exterior angle of your cyclic quadrilateral. So the cyclic quadrilateral exterior angle, the theorem, the theory, you will learn it going forward. The theorem is the exterior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is equal to the angle in the alternate segment. So what is your segment? This is one segment because this is your chord, minor segment, major segment. This angle which is in the alternate side of your quadrilateral segment, we call it, these two are equal to each other. Therefore, we can say x is equal to, we'll use a different value for this. Why? Because this is also x, right? So we'll use 75 plus a. So a is equal to 105. Now, so we can say therefore x is equal to 105 degrees angle in alternate segment. Alternate segment. This is something to do with cyclic quadrilaterals. Okay, please take that down. Right, angle in alternate angles, they are equal. Okay, please take that down. Right, 13th question. Right, so it's already 9:30 and I see a lot of people who are already here and you have taken my word and you have stayed. We just have another half an hour more. Please don't move out. I please recommend you to join the grade 10 lesson. If you can also share it among your friends, and please join because it's going to add value to your class. Okay, right. 14th lesson question. Right, 14th question. Find the length of AB according to the measurement shown in the diagram. So you have a triangle here, and it is a right angle triangle, and this length is 10 centimeters. Right? So knowledge of trigonometry, trigonometric ratios. Right? So they are saying here they want you to find the value of AB. That is this. Remember, in a trigonometric ratio, if this is your theta, this side becomes your opposite. This is your hypotenuse, and this is your adjacent side. Adjacent side. Now, your angle is over here. That is your theta angle. So, this angle, if you have already started trigonometric ratios in your third term, what is trigonometric ratio? Opposite angle, opposite side over hypotenuse. So, sine theta is equal to opposite side over hypotenuse. Okay. Now, they are saying your sine theta already given to you. How much is it? 0.7. Opposite side, we don't know, which is AB. Hypotenuse already given to us, which is 10. Right? What are we trying to find out? Find out AB cross multiply. So AB therefore is 0.7 into 10. Your length of AB is 7 centimeters. Okay? Clear? Any questions? Sign in the other way. Given the sides change, do they change? You're saying here. So if the theta is over here, right? If the theta is over here, guys, then what happens? Then this side becomes your opposite. This side becomes your adjacent. Okay, so accordingly, your sides opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse changes. All right. So please be very careful in how you solve that. And most importantly, be very careful in when you look at the tables. Tables are very important because there are a whole load of tables. You have the log table, you have the sine table, you have the cosine table, and you have the tan table. So don't look at the wrong table and give figures. Your questions will go wrong. Okay. So please be careful in how you do that. Right. Question number 15. Question number 15. Simplify 2x over 3 divided by 4x squared over 9a. Okay. Fractions, when you divide, what do? You multiply the reciprocal. So 2x over 3 multiplied by 9a over 4x squared. Okay. When you divide, you multiply the reciprocal. Simplify. 3 and 9 can be simplified. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. This 2 and 4 can be simplified. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. This x and x squared, when it cancels, you are left with only x over here. So now simplify. 1 multiplied by 3 is 3. 1 multiplied by 2x is 2x. So 3 over 2x. Okay, guys? Right? Question number 15. Question number 15. Right. Question number 16. So next week, what we are going to do is we're going to do part 2 of paper 1. So the five questions, short answer questions, but 50-mark question. So we're going to do part 2 of paper 1 next week. Right. So we have to finish this 25 somehow today. Right. Question number 16. Question number 16. Diagram given. AB, center O, this is D, this is C. Okay. Yeah, 15th question is 3a over 2x. What did I put? 3 over 2x. Sorry, yeah. 3a over 2x. Sorry, I missed that. Okay. Question number 16. They want you to find AD is equal to DB. So AD equal to DB. So you can mention that AD is equal to DB. Of the circle with center O. Find the length of OC. So they want you to find out OC. That is this. Right? OC. If AB is equal to 24 centimeters, if AB is equal to 24 centimeters and OD is 5 centimeters, right? They want you to find out OC, right? So what we can do here is first we'll say how much is AD? AD is equal to AB divided by 2, which is 24 divided by 2, which is 12 centimeters. Right? So we will get AD here as 12. Then we will connect AO like this. We'll connect AO. You can see AO and OC are equal. Why? Because they are the radii of your circle. So AO is equal to OC is equal to radii of circle. Right? Now, if you take the right angle triangle that is over here, AOD triangle, we have OD length, we have AD length. All we have to do is find out AO. Use the Pythagoras. Very good. So, in triangle AOD, AO squared is equal to 12 squared plus 5 squared. 12 squared is how much? 144. 5 squared is 25. 169 is AO squared. So AO is equal to square root of 169, which is 13 centimeters. Now we don't want AO. We want OC. Remember over here, what did we say? AO is equal to OC by radii of your circle. So therefore, OC is equal to 13 centimeters. So you have to mention very clearly OC length as your answer, guys. Okay. 16th question. Right? That is your 16th question. Let's go on quickly. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? 9:40. 17th question. Right, 17th question. Denote the shaded area in the given figure using the set notation. Denote the shaded area in the figure using set notation. So you have a figure like this. You have a figure like this. This is A. This is B. You have this. Yeah. Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, just hold on. I'll give you guys 5 minutes at the end. You can join at that time and ask any questions. Okay. Right. 17th question. You have A here and this is B. They want you to write it in set notation form. So the best way to do this is you give the regions of this Venn diagram a number. This is 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now what you do is, now let's write down the elements in each of these things. So A, we know is this. So set A is 2 and 3. This is A, this is 2 and 3. Then set B is what? 3. Okay. Then A dash, I want A dash. What is A dash? Anything other than A. So A dash is A complement is anything other than A, which is 1. And B dash, guys, B dash is anything other than B. So anything other than B is what? 1 and 2. Okay. Now what do we want? We want the region of this. What is that region? Where 2 is. Right? So where do you get 2 here? You have 2 here and you have 2 here. Can you see? And what is common to both these sets? The number 2. So if you have to write this as a set notation, when you want to show similarity, what is the sign we use? Intersection. So we use the intersection form. What is the intersection between A and B squared? So A and B dash becomes your set notation. Union means everything in the two sets. So if you put A union B, so A intersection B means what? What is common to this and this? What is common to A and B dash? 2. Right? If you put A union B dash, that means what is common to A and what is in B dash. So what is that? All the elements in A and B dash. So what is that? 1, 2, and 3. So now 1, 2, and 3 means this whole thing has to get shaded. We don't want that. We only want the region where it is shaded, which is 2. Okay, so this is wrong. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Right. Question number 18. Shall we go to question number 18? Anybody okay with it? Yeah, Mufika, can I, which one? This one. Right. Let's do that quickly. What they are saying is, they want you to shade the area in the given figure using the set notation. What is set notation? They want you to write it like this, in this form. Okay. So in order for you to write that in that form, we want to see what is that area which is over here. Okay, we want to see what is that area which is in shaded form. So the best way to do that, Mufika, is that you name the 3 regions of this Venn diagram by giving a number. Right? So the region outside is 1. The shaded region, we are giving 2. And this is your third region, which is 3. Okay, so there are 3 regions. Now, we know set A, that is this, is everything over here. Set A is everything over there. So, what is set A? 2 and 3. Can you see? 2 and 3. Then we know set B is this region over here. What is that? 3. Okay. And finally, now we want to show some sort of we want to show this 2 coming. So what we'll do is we'll see what is A dash. What is A dash? A complement. Anything other than A. A complement means anything other than A, which is 1. Then B complement. B complement is anything other than B, which is 3. You get 1 and 2. That is this. Now we want to see in these 4 sets, where do you find the number 2? So you find the number 2 in this set and you find the number 2 in this set. Got it? Once you have done that, now we want to see, now 2 is common to both. 2 is common to both of those sets, right? So what do you do to show common elements? We use the sign intersection. So what is the intersection? What is common to set A and set B dash? What is common to both of them? The number 2, which is the shaded region. You got it? Okay. Okay. Guys, there are some people who still have not joined the group, right? So those ones, please, you need to join. The link has been sent to you in the chat. You have to please join in there in order for you to get all the information regarding the fees, the tutes, and so on and so forth. So you need to do that immediately. Don't hold on. Please do that as soon as possible. Join the group. This is for the new people, all the new people who joined today. Okay, please join. Otherwise, you will be left out with the information and we won't be able to communicate with you all. All right, so please do that. Right, question number 18. Question number 18. Inequality. Solve the inequality 2x minus 1 less than 3. 2x minus 1 less than 3. Now guys, what is an inequality and what is an equation? In an equation, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. This is your left hand side. This is your right hand side. And both the sides are equal to each other. That's what we call an equation. So that means what? 3 plus x is equal to 4. That means this side is equal to this. So in order to solve, we need to find out x. X therefore is, you take the 3 to this side, minus 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. So in an equation, you only get one solution. That means you only get one answer. Okay. In an inequality, you will get more than one possible answers. Okay. Right. So let's try to solve. You do the normal solution, normal way how you solve an equation. You solve an inequality also. So what do? Take the minus 1 to this side. So 2x less than 3 plus 1. 2x is less than 4. Okay. divide by 2, divide by 2, x is less than 2. Now, when x is less than 2, then x can be 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and so on. So you can get many answers, right? But be careful, this question, what are they saying? They are saying solve the inequality 2x minus 1 less than 3 and write the largest integer that can be taken for x. So what is the largest? If you take all these numbers for x, what is the largest one you can have? Very good. 1 is the largest number which you can have for x. So you need to give your answer like this. X is equal to 1. Okay, very good. Nice. Very good. 18th question. Right. 19th question. We'll go on. Nineteenth question. They are saying AB is a vertical building. AB is a vertical building. A car is parked on at C on the ground BC. So it is parked on the ground at C, which is BC. Mark on the diagram the angle of depression seen by the car to a person looking from A. So what they are saying is a person is looking from A and is looking down at a car which is at C. This is the building. So he is standing on top of the building from A and is looking at C. They are asking you to show the angle of depression and find its magnitude. So angle of depression is what? From here, when you look straight, we call this the eye line. So if a person is standing over here, the eye line is here. Right? Eye line is like this. Then they are saying to mark the angle of depression. The angle of depression is when you look straight, eye line. From your eye line, you look down, that becomes your angle of depression. So this, therefore, is your angle of depression. Angle of depression. And they also want you to mark the magnitude. What is the magnitude? If this is 90 degrees, we have to make sure that these two are parallel to each other. The ground and your eye line are parallel to each other. So that means this angle is 90. This angle also becomes 90. So what is your magnitude? Allied angles. Very good. Your magnitude, this is 90, this is 40. So then this becomes 50 degrees. Your angle of depression is 50 degrees. So you get 2 marks for mentioning this and mentioning the magnitude. So please be careful, you need to mention it accordingly. All right. Good. We'll do the last question. We'll do question number 20 and call it the day today. And then we can continue with it next week. Okay. So we'll do question number 20 quickly. Right. Question number 20. A balanced coin and an unbiased dice with 6 sides marked are given below. So question number 20. Right. So mark 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. So what is your sample space? What do we mean by sample space? What do we mean by sample space? If the dice falls on 1, you can get heads. If the dice falls on 1, you can get tails. If your dice falls on this number 1, you can get heads. If it falls on this number 1, tails. Like that. So your sample space becomes all of this. Got it? Right? That's your sample space. Now they are saying find the probability of an event of an even number on the dice with the coin being heads marked in the grid below. So what they're saying is we want to find the probability that when you roll the dice, it falls on an even number. So what are the even numbers? These two. And at the same time falling on heads. So even number, heads. So the probability is these two values. So what is your probability? Probability even and heads is sample space 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 out of 12. 2 out of 12, which is 1 over 6. Got it? Okay. Right. So just another 5 minutes more. So we'll call it a day from now. So we'll meet up next week. So please join through the link, the registered link. Those who have any questions can stay back. I can answer your questions last 5 minutes. So others can take my leave. Thank you very much for coming. And I hope you will join and make this a success, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye and good night. Yes, what is that question? What is that question, guys? Yes, Varshan, what's the doubt? Can I know what it means by U? U means union. U means union. Union means everything in two sets. Now, if you say set A has got 1 and 2, set B has got 3 and 4, then union means P union B means everything in P, everything in B. So what is everything in P and everything in B without repeating any elements? Without repeating. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. All the elements in set P and all the elements in set B. Is that clear? Union or intersection? So union means if you put the union, guys, if you take that question, particular question, if you take union, that means you will get 1, 2 and 3. The 3 regions. But we don't want all 1, 2 and 3 regions. We only want the 2 which has got shaded. So to get that, we have to see in set A and B dash, what is common to both of the 2 sets? We want to look for 2. That is your common area for those 2. So then if you say the intersection means common to 2 sets, you only get that region 2 which has got colored. Depression. Depression is angle of depression means you're looking at a eye level and you're going to look downwards. When you look downwards, so right, so you have A, B, C. This is your eye line, right? This angle of depression. That is angle of depression. This angle that you have over here, this is what you do. You look upwards. If you look upwards like this becomes your angle of elevation. Followed? Angle of elevation is when you look from an eye line, you look upwards. Yeah, Varshit. When you look from the car, you look upwards, angle of elevation. Because horizontal, you're looking up. Up means elevation. 14th question. What is the 14th question? So that's what we did, guys. Varshan, 14th question. This is your angle of depression and this is your angle. If this is 90 degrees, this is 40, then this angle becomes 50 degrees. Okay? Anything else? Anything else? 17th question. What is the 17th question? So that's what we did, and we did that. So if you take the 17th question like this, right? So this is A, this is B, and they've asked you to color, this is colored. So they want you to write this in cent notation, the colored part. The colored part, how can you see show that? In other words, it is other than B dash, it is not part of B, but part of A. So part of A and not part of B dash means common to both of those two. So if you want to do it in an easy way, put it like this: 2, 1, 2, and 3. Set A is what? 2 and 3. Set B is what? 3. Then I want to find out A dash. These are information, that extra information. A dash is what? Anything other than 2 and 3. So A, anything other than 2 and 3 is 1. B dash is what? Anything other than B, which is 3. So 1 and 2. Now I want to see where this 2 is. This 2 is here. 2 is here. 2 is here. So that is common to both of these two sets. Common to this and common to this. Okay. So common means intersection. We want to show intersection. What are the two sets? A and B dash. Okay. Anything else? And is that okay? Good. All right. All right. So if there are no questions, then we can move on. I'll see you guys next week. Please join the group as soon as possible so that we can start communicating and finding out what to do next. So take care. Bye-bye and God bless. Good night. Okay. Bye-bye guys. Take care. God bless.